Hello. Today we're going to talk about how to work with relationships in Lawmatics. Relationships is a very important feature to understand how to use. As you are adding matters and contacts, you're frequently going to need to add spouses and co-defendants and brothers and sisters and children and all those different types of relationships. And the way that Lawmatics works with that is pretty easy to understand once you have a few core concepts. The first thing that you need to do is set up the types of relationships that you want to manage in Lawmatics. So if I come over here to my settings page and click on matter settings, you'll see at the very top I have matter relationship types. We let you customize all the different types of relationships that you are going to want to add to matters. You can see here we already have added things like spouse, co-defendant, brother, expert witness. If I wanted to add another one, I could add sister. And then I just click on add type. Now, we also have an option here for is repeatable. This is for use inside of the matter and on forms. So if it's a relationship that you are going to need multiple of those relationship types on a single matter, you want it to be repeatable. A great example of that is child. Somebody could have more than one child, and so you would want that to be repeatable. So for sister, we'll make that repeatable as well, and we just click add type. And that will add sister down here to the available relationship types. The most basic way that you can add a relationship to a matter is by simply going into the matter. So if we just open up a test matter here, and we come over here on the left-hand side, you will see a section that says matter relationships. So again, in this situation, you have a contact named another test in this situation. And you might have that's the main contact of the matter, and that main contact will have relationships. It could be related to the person or it could be related to the matter. It doesn't really matter. But you simply come here and you click on add. You then can select from all those different relationship types that you have. So you can see sister is available here. And then you can search through all of your contacts in your system and add one of those contacts to be that relationship type on the matter. The contact does need to be added as a contact prior to setting it up as a relationship if you are doing it from this screen. You can see there's no way to add the contact on the fly here. What you can do though is use the orange button in the upper right to click new contact, add a new contact there, refresh, and you'll be able to see that contact available as a matter relationship. Another really important way that relationships are used are on custom forms. So if I come into custom forms and I'm going to create a new one, we'll make it a matter form. Click on create. You're going to see here that we have the ability to create relationship blocks. What this is a series of fields that are used to create a contact of that relationship type. So for example, let's say that I would like to have an area on a form for somebody to input information about their sister. Let's go and create a new relationship block. We'll call it sister. And we'll choose the relationship type that we want to assign this block to, and it's going to be sister. We click on create new block. It now brings us to another screen where we can indicate what fields do we want to capture about that relationship. So we want first name, last name, we want birth date, and we want email address. Okay? And we save and close. And now we have the sister block available here over on the left side of the screen. I can simply move that on to the form. And now if I take a look at this form, you will see our block is there and it's labeling this as sister. You can change these labels very easily back on the form edit page. And when somebody fills out the information on that form, it will create the contact in the system and also assign that contact to the matter as the sister relationship. It's a very, very useful tool. Relationships can also be used in automations. So if I were to come in here and create a new automation, and we're going to call it And let's just say that one of the first actions we wanted to do, we're not going to specify any entry conditions in here because that's not the purpose of this demo. But we're going to come in here and say that we were going to be sending an email as part of this automation. And let's just pick an email here. Let's say that the email we are going to send is going to be an appointment test. Now you can see here that the email recipient is going to be the automation target. So that's the main contact associated with the automation. But let's say that we want to add a CC. We want to copy the sister. Okay? So what you can do here is you can actually just find the sister and you can add that relationship as a CC to the email. So now not only will the target of that automation receive the email, but the sister will also receive a CC of that email. So again, very useful to be able to use these relationship types inside of an automation. Relationship type data can also be merged into an email or a document. If I come over here into an email, so if I were to go in here and create a plain text email, you're going to see here that we have relationship fields. And if I look through here, you'll see that I can find the relationship type sister that we created, and I can merge in all the information about that particular contact. So now if I were to put that in there, it would actually pull in the information about the relationship to whatever matter this email is being sent to. So again, this is relationship types. I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any more questions about relationships, please feel free to reach out to us, support@lawmatics.com, or head over to help.lawmatics.com for more assistance.